USFL stand after week 1? How's it going, everybody? I am Jason of Jason's Realm here, and today I am here bringing you guys my official USFL week 1 power rankings. Let's dive right into this. But before we do, I have a question for you guys. I think my power rankings are pretty solid, but who are your power rankings? Let me know in the comments below. I want to hear what you guys have to say, and I will get back to every single one of you guys who does comment. At number 8, we have the Pittsburgh Maulers. This team looking absolutely atrocious on the offensive side of the ball, not even putting up 160 yards of total offense against the Breakers. It is an awful looking team. The defense is all right. The offense didn't score a lot. They got one special teams touchdown. Without that, it would have been a blowout. This team is just absolute garbage right now, and they are in a desperate mode, even after just week 1, given what happened last. At number 7, I have the Houston Gamblers, just because I'm not real convinced that this team is for real. They were a low team last year. They started out this year getting pretty blown out in one quarter by Michigan, who also wasn't the greatest last year. So really, there are a lot of question marks. A new head coach for Houston, starting off with a rough win, and they were rough last year. I'm just not sold on this team at all either. At number 6, I have the New Orleans Breakers. I mean, yes, they look good, but last year they were just about average. I think that this game against the Maulers really did a good thing to show what they can do. But at the same time, their special teams unit did give up a punt return touchdown, and they did give up a few points to one of the worst offenses, but still a respectable showing. I just feel like they're not as good as some of the other teams in the USFL. At number 5, I have the Michigan Panthers. This team absolutely demolishing the Gamblers in the fourth quarter last week, and really this team is set up to succeed. They had the Offensive Player of the Week. They are really looking good right now, but I want to see how they fare against a real opponent. Like the top 4, because the top 4 are going to be like the top 4, if you ask me right now. The top 4 teams in my power rankings are going to be the top 4, and I think that I need to see Michigan go up against one of those 4 teams to be fully convinced that this team is legit. At number 4, I have the Memphis Showboats. This team, sure they did take a loss, but they took a loss to the Philadelphia Stars, who have been a solid team in the USFL. So I think that despite the fact they did lose, they are better off than some of the other teams that won. They played Philadelphia close, and all you gotta do is play Philadelphia close, and this team is going to be looking respectable, quite respectable against other teams. So I just feel that after the week 1, they are in a good position to succeed. At number 3, I have the New Jersey Generals. Yes, they took a big L to Birmingham, but I just feel like this team is a bit more established. I feel like they are a team that showed they can do it last year. They fought through adversity, being in a bad loss last year against this team as well. So I just think that New Jersey has proven that they can fight through grit, and I just think that right now they're tentatively 3, but they are in danger of a free fall if things don't improve soon. At number 2, I have the Philadelphia Stars. This team making it to the championship last year, if I'm not mistaken. Fact check me on that in the comments below if I am incorrect. But this team also looking good. They played Memphis close, that is true. But at the same time, they did squeak out the win. And they made the championship last year. This team just looking good. Real good down the stretch. I think that this team is going to be dangerous in the late part of the season. Well, I think you guessed it. That leaves at number 1, the Birmingham Stallions. This team absolutely dominant last year, winning the USFL, and starting off this year with a very dominant win against the New Jersey Generals by a 17-point margin. This team looking good. They seem to have all their bases covered, and really I think this team is going to make the playoffs, so there's realistically only one spot available in the South with 3 teams fighting for it. Well, that's about going to do it for me today. If you guys did like, don't forget to smash like and subscribe, as it helps me out a whole lot. And also, if you made it this far, go ahead and check out this video that YouTube thinks you'll like. Also, if you haven't checked it out already, the XFL Power Rankings are going to be out as well heading into Week 10. Later or sooner, not sure how I'm going to upload it, but it's going to be out today as well. So go ahead and check that out if you're into the XFL. And I guess that I will see you guys later. Peace out and have a good one.